Well, hello, my YouTube family. Yes, remember me? I have no excuse other than I wasn't in video mode for the last 2 days. I just was not. It's not because I worked late, even though I did work a little bit later on today's Thursday. Tuesday, I worked a little bit later. I left work at about 5:20, and yesterday I left at 5:05, which really is nothing. But by the time I got home, people, like on the drive, I'm talking to myself and I'm saying, oh, yeah, I'm going to make a video. By the time I parked the Jeep in the driveway and came up these damn stairs, I said, oh, no, I'm not. The intent is always there, people, but the mood changes like the wind the older you get. Trust and believe. Just remember I said this. For you youngins, for you 20s, I think I have some 20 people, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds even. I know the 40-year-olds out there could probably start feeling what I'm talking about. But earlier than that, y'all don't know yet. Don't rush it either, because you can feel one way at a particular time, and by the time you get to your destination, you either do want to do what you've been thinking about, or you absolutely do not want to do what you were thinking about. And that has been me for the last 2 days. So this is why I was MIA for 48 hours. I don't know if this is a progression of maybe I'm tired of doing videos. I hope that's not the case, because like I said, I've always loved doing videos. But sometimes when you love something, even the thing you love, you get tired of every now and then. Like, my favorite ice cream is cherry vanilla ice cream. Thank you, Mom, because it was her favorite. And Baskin Robbins cherry vanilla, they have chunks of cherry in the ice cream. Cherry is the only fruit that makes me, I love cherries. But do you see me eating cherries 365 days a year? Even if they were in season 365 days a year, I don't think I would eat cherries every single day for 365 days a year. That's just no. It's a treat. Cherries are a treat. Ice cream itself is a treat. So making videos for me is like the ultimate treat for me. I don't know how people view it. I don't know how my YouTube family views it. Some of you really do enjoy, and I so appreciate every time you tell me so, because it just boosts my confidence just a little bit more. But you have to understand the person that's making the video. Now, I'm not one of those with the music underneath and the editing and all of this. Y'all know I am not that fancy hoity-toity. Just the opening is as fancy as you're probably going to get. But I don't take the time to edit, and well, sometimes I do. If I'm like away from, like, if I'm doing the video and the bell rings and I just let the video go and you just see nothing but space, well, you don't see it because I take the time to edit out that entire spot. But I'm not that good at it. So it takes me, for somebody who just edits boop, 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 and then they can upload, I have to take my time because I really am not familiar with doing it. So it takes me a while. So this is why I just ramble through my videos, because I just ramble through because I don't want to edit. I don't, it's not that I don't like to edit. It's always fun to learn something new, especially when it comes to videos and stuff like that. But it takes a lot of time. And the older you get, the less patience you have. If you could just do it, boop, one shot, done, call it a day, which is what I try to do, then that's what I do. What is he doing? I don't know. He just ran in here like a bat out of hell. He's under the bed doing something. I don't know. Do I want to know? I don't know. I don't know if I want to know. Anyway, moving right along. So, oh, we're going cat crazy. That's it. Cat crazy time. So here we are. It's time for him for a vet visit because he is worrisome. I am worrisome about him. See, you got the crazy eyes. What are you doing? There's something outside that's got his attention because he keeps looking out the window. Okay, so anyway, moving along here. I haven't been wearing the same lipstick for all the days that you haven't seen me. I've been wearing different lipsticks, but the lipstick for today is a Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick. This was a limited edition in the shade Lavender Voltage. Number 1000 Lavender Voltage. And this is Lavender Voltage. This is it. This is it. This is it. And this is it. This is it. This is it. There you go. Let us put Lavender Voltage on. And there you go, people. Lavender Voltage, Lavender Voltage, Lavender Voltage. There we go. And that is Lips of the Day. Eyeshadow of the day. See the shade, see the shade. It's barely there. But it's from a Wet n Wild palette called Cool as a Cucumber. And of course, oops, I'm wearing this one right here, which is supposed to be for the crease. But you know I don't pay attention to all of that, right? The crease, the brow bone, the eyelid. I wear what I wear on the eyelid, and I call it a day. This is the shade right here. It looks like a dirty lavender. I'm not gonna lie, that's what it looks like. And right there. It's not very potent. Let me try to make it a little darker. It's a dirty lavender because it looks dirty. I'm sorry, but you know, I'm only telling the truth. And that's what it probably looks like on my eyelid. There you go. Done. It is the crease color of Cool as a Cucumber. Okay? So there you go. Eyeshadow, lips. There you go. That is it. That is it. 4 down, 1 more to go, people. This was a long week. For some reason, it was a long one. This was a long one. Like the last 3 hours of the day, because I front loaded all of my work. So I finished really Wednesday afternoon. So the latter, oh, excuse me, I'm all gassy. The latter part of Wednesday, all of today, I had, you know, a little bit of work, a little bit of work, and then trying to look busy all at the same time. And excuse me, but Alpha cut her day rather early. She left at like 2:30 in the afternoon. I don't know what that was about. I really couldn't care less. She didn't come into the office yesterday. She wasn't in yesterday. And almost gave Queen of Darkness a heart attack because she didn't call in, or she called in later on. And that's when Queen of Darkness called me and said Alpha's not coming in. Okay. It got nothing to do with me. And she wasn't the one to cover for my lunch. So it worked out in my favor. Actually, excuse me, I'm so gassy. I don't know why. But anyway, so that left the other one by herself yesterday and left her by herself again this afternoon. She gonna make Alpha pay some kind of way, because when she doesn't come in, Alpha has to do the whole day by herself. And even though she tries to play it off like, oh, this is nothing, I can do this by, you know, she has this like, she's almost like Donald Trump, in a sense that she is perfect and everybody must bow to her and everybody must applaud her and she can do everything. Bitch, why? Who are you impressing? I hope by now she realizes she's not impressing me. I'm not impressed at all. So maybe she's trying to impress the other one, because when the other one isn't in, Alpha is so forlorn, even though she doesn't try to show it, but I can tell, because she's got nobody to show to, unless Lil Bitch is giving her a little bit of attention. But they don't sit too close to each other. They sit in the same row, but they don't sit too close to each other. So this is Alpha and this is the other one. They're like, her desk is right around the corner from Alpha. So Alpha can, she could do the whole act all day long. But this is Alpha's desk and this is Lil Bitch's desk over here. There's a couple of desks in between. So she can't really perform that much. And Lil Bitch's desk is right in front of Queen of Darkness's office. So she got to be on her P's and Q's all the time. Oh, it's quite a television show that I can't really watch it because I'm on the other side of the room, but it's just the whole dynamic of it all. Like, I don't understand how Alpha is not tired every so well, she probably is by the time she goes to sleep. But the whole act that she puts on is just so tiring. Like, I feel tired for her. Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired? Anyway, so she left early, leaving the other one to fend for herself with all the phone calls and people coming in and asking for the HR department and all of this. So God only knows what's going to happen tomorrow. She just scooted by my desk. Bye, Nancy. Bye. Did she expect me to say, where you going? Why are you leaving so early? See, she likes that kind of a thing. Like, if she's doing something out of the ordinary, she expects people to go, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? And, asking her so she can just hold court. You're not holding court with me, boo. That age group is just, I'm sorry, but she is not that far from my age group. She's in her mid-40s, acting like she's still 20. My sun is setting a little bit. I'm going to be 57 this year. Child, I am so not prepared. But anyway, I digress. She just wants people to just like coo and awe and over her. I think she knows by now that I'm not the one. But the other one does the cooing and the awing over her. And, in order to sort of keep it semi even, she'll occasionally ooh and ah over the other one. They've got a whole dynamic, kind of like a Mean Girls Club-ish kind of a thing, because from the time I've known Alpha, she has never said a good thing about anyone. Not once. Moving along. Okay, so there really is nothing else to discuss. However, And I really should just not even, I shouldn't even play with the thought, but it's already in my noggin and it's knocking around. I found another eyeshadow palette on Amazon. It's one of them no-name brands, but the shades and the shimmers, they're kind of pale. They're not like deep like my other palettes. These are kind of, they're light neutrals, and the shimmers look amazeballs, at least to me. And it's like only $8.99. The palette's like only $8.99. So why again, Nancy, aren't you buying it for yourself? You should buy a little something for yourself, don't you think? But Nancy, you got, where you gonna put it though? Because the other palettes are sitting out there. Where you gonna put it? It's just gonna sit out there with the other ones that don't have room to go in the drawer, because the drawer with the eyeshadows is full. So where you gonna put it? It's gonna be sitting right out there with the other ones. But I really think I want to buy it tomorrow. Tomorrow's payday, people. So yeah, no. You know, like the adult part on my shoulder over here says, Nancy, you really don't need another palette. You can barely get through the ones that you just bought during Christmas holiday. When Queen of Darkness gave you all those gift cards, that's what you were buying. All these eyeshadow palettes that I've got have been bought, the majority of them anyway, have been bought with the gift cards. And you're having a good time with the shadows that you got. Why you need this palette? The voice on this side of my shoulder is saying, so you're not entitled to have a little fun for yourself. Who made that rule up? Who's in your head saying that you're not allowed to buy another palette? Okay, so it'll sit out there and do what? It'll just collect with the other ones. You'll just have an additional palette to play with. So why, again, don't you want to buy another palette? And this voice is loud, loud, loud. This one should be louder. It's loud. But this one, the decibel just kind of hits the ear just a little bit much more than this one. Then I went on YouTube, and of course I'm doing the whole eyeshadow and who's got videos of eyeshadow. There is one. I didn't watch the video. I just saw the picture and I saw the title. I don't remember who it was. I don't know this person. But she said that I think she said that she was getting rid of 120 eyeshadow palettes that she had. She was decluttering. 120 palettes, not just singles. She was decluttering. It was over 100. I don't know if it was exactly 120. She was decluttering over 100 palettes. Are there that many palettes out there? Where the hell have I been? And of course, I'm not. That's not a goal of mine to get 100 palettes. I just like the palettes. If I see them and I like the shades that are in there, I will buy the palette. But I'm not a name brand palette person. Like, they don't have to be Morphe shadows. They don't have to be, name a brand. BH Cosmetics brands. They don't have to be name brands. If I like the picture on Amazon and it's a gorgeous palette and it's like $8.99, why again shouldn't you buy it, Nancy? You deserve a little something, don't you? So I just may break down and buy it tomorrow. I'll order it tomorrow. Just be done with it. Because if I don't, it'll be knocking in the back of my brain until I eventually buy it. But as you can see, I'm still using my old time palettes. They need some love too. Come on. Just because I'm into the big palettes now, that don't mean that you just chuck the other little mini palettes that you've got. Wet n Wild, you know, $1.99. Come on. Got to give them some love too. They were the original eyeshadows that I started eyeshadows with. Let me just say that I can't really say I've always worn eyeshadows, but I've worn eyeshadows. But when Queen of Darkness gave me all of those gift cards for Christmas, $200 worth of gift cards for Christmas, I said, oh, I think I need to experiment on some eyeshadow palettes. And then, where's that palette? Hold on. And then this palette started knocking on my brain. This was the last one that really knocked on my brain. Then, this is the dupe of the one that kept showing up on the YouTube videos. The glam palette. I think that's what it was called. The glam palette. Glam palette has a yellow cover. This is its dupe. I need to even open up to see if I've used a shade. Yes, I have. I've used a shade. This is supposed to be the dupe for the glam palette, and this is the one that I used right here. So this one's called Prestige by C Color. What I've learned in my little growing up with eyeshadows, I've learned that there are certain formulas that I really, really love, like my foil palette, my Foil Frenzy, which is this one, the Revolution. This is my Foil Frenzy palette. I like foil eyeshadows, but I also like Revolution palettes because they have shades in here in their palettes that are incredible. And this is what I call my rose gold palette because it's very rose goldy. It's not called a rose gold palette. I call it a rose gold palette, but I don't even think. Well, this one's called Reloaded. Reloaded Provocative. They do have names to them. And this one is called Reloaded Deep Dive. And the Foil Frenzy is called Foil Frenzy. There is another Foil Frenzy palette, but I saw the shades. I'm not impressed, so I'm not going to get that one. It's a Revolution Foil Frenzy, like Foil Frenzy 2 or something like that. But these shades I like. The Foil Frenzy 2 has more of these like yellowish shades. I'm not going to use those. I'm over here. This is me over here. These over here, not so much. And the second palette has more of the shades that I'm not interested in. So I'm just going to skip that one altogether. It's when a palette just sticks with me. Like I see it and I'm like, ooh. Once I get that ooh, it's like, okay, you're just buy the damn thing at that point. At that point, it's already grabbed you. So it's like the One Ring in Lord of the Rings. When the One Ring grabs you, just you're gone. You're a goner. So this one had grabbed me for the longest time. It took me a while to finally just break down and get it. Because again, I was getting dupes for it, and even though they're nice, this is like the ultimate neutral palette for me. Love. So yeah. So yeah. So that's basically it in a nutshell. Do I have another eyeshadow palette in mind? Yeah, I actually do. And yes, I think I'm going to order it tomorrow. Hold on a second. I'm going to tell you what the name of it is on Amazon. So if you want to take a look-see of what I'm talking about, then you can see what I'm talking about. Let me go to my Amazon and let me see. It is right. I'm gonna put it in my cart right now. Here it is. It doesn't even have a name. It's just the description of it is 18 color matte eyeshadow palette, pro makeup eyeshadow palette, highly pigmented shimmer eyeshadow palette, long lasting and waterproof pressed powder eyeshadow palette. That's the entire name of it. But I think what it's really called, because I'm looking at the cover, is called Galactic Dazzle. And the shades, oh my God. I'm just melting over these shades. So yeah, I'm going to add it right now. It's only $8.99. I was right. It's only $8.99. And so there you go. So there it is. I'm going to order it. It's only $8.99. I'm going to order it tomorrow. But the shades are so lovely. They're kind of pastel-ish with a couple of shimmers, a couple of nice lavenders and purples and nice berries. And oh, yes, please. So there you go. So that's basically it. That's the whole story of my eyeshadow love all of a sudden. Like I've always liked eyeshadows, not always. When I first started with makeup, I was not into the eyeshadows. Mascaras, blush, lip gloss, lipstick, lip gloss. That was my blush. I can hear him throwing up right now. He just threw up. He just threw up. So I can only imagine what is waiting for me in the living room. I just heard him. Let me go, people. The talk of eyeshadows, I guess, will have to wait until tomorrow. But if you can get that entire title, Galactic Dazzle, again, is the palette that I'm going to get. So just go on Amazon and check it out for yourself. I just like the shades. Plus, I like the cover of the actual palette itself. It's very pretty. It's the woman with her hair blowing in the wind or something like that. Anyway, let me cut this short because I got to go clean that mess that this cat of mine just made. And that's it. That's all. This is Lips of the Day. These are the shades. That's definitely a dirty lavender right there. That's on my eyes. Again, from this Cool as a Cucumber palette, the middle shade. 4 down, 1 more to go, people. We are almost there. Hang in there with me, okay? I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. Let me know what new palettes you have your eyes set on. And I will talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully. I'm just saying. These days, people, you just never know with me. If I'm too tired, you won't see me. But hopefully you will see me tomorrow. Okay? I love you. Mwah. Bye now.